Keenan, how did the scrimmage go today?
Thought it went well. Some good things on both sides. Definitely some room for improvement, but thought we played well.
When you talk about improvement, what things specifically do you guys identify from this season to get better?
Just missing our shots. Left a lot of things out on the field, but it's training camp. We find that we get it right in the game. Obviously, the protection plan, we wasn't game planning for the protection for the things they had up on third down, so they kind of got us on that end too.
When veterans don't play in the preseason, how valuable are these 2 days for you?
Major. You get a chance to go against another team, see where you're at, see where your conditioning is, see how good your game's been going. Obviously, you play against the same guys every day, and then you go play against some other team who hasn't seen what you've done. You get to see what it looks like, so pretty good.
For you personally, do you feel it was worth it?
Absolutely, always. Anytime you get a chance to compete, I love it. So.
Did you get all out of these last couple of days that you wanted to get out of it?
Yeah, I think so. Coming in, competing, going every rep. It was tough too because we kind of monitored the practice towards them instead of what we've been doing. So obviously we had more reps, and we just had to change our mindset. So.
You said things changed, focused on them. What do you mean by that?
I'm talking about like just the practice layout. Our practice, we only do like 4 plays per set. We did 8 to match them. We went 4-2, 4-2, 4 for the ones, 2 for the twos because they're gonna be playing obviously. So more geared towards the ones, so we get all the work during the week.
But as a wide receiver, can you get a sense of the competition in the running back group, and can you get a sense of how they're competing and what the results of that competition is?
Absolutely. They're obviously going in there. You got pass protection, pass pro. You running routes on the linebackers. You're picking up blitzes. So I mean, they get a lot of chances to compete, and I like what's going on in the running back room. Obviously, Eckler's going to be number 1, and then after that, it's a toss-up.
The protection stuff you were talking about yesterday, how much did that disrupt, the work for you guys, just having to deal with the stunts and the different packages they were throwing out there for you?
It's tough. Like I said, in practice, we don't game plan for it. So obviously, Mike is going to be the guy that's going to move around everywhere, but we're not even trying to, find them and stuff like that right now because, it's practice. So it was tough. They put together a great plan. It's going to be tough to block that guy this year, and he's definitely a hell of an athlete.
Is anything different about Justin this training camp compared to the last 2 years?
Just understanding the offense better, feeling more comfortable, understanding what's going on, understanding what we're trying to get to, changing up the cadences a little bit. So he's getting that's one way to see that he's being more comfortable, and just taking advantage of everything. You see him, he stays like an hour and a half after practice just throwing balls. It's crazy.
Well, why does that make
used to that cadence and the changing the play count, going on 2 or 3? How much did that take to get used to?
As a receiver, it doesn't take too much. We're just looking at the ball, seeing when it's snapped. Philip did it a lot. He played with the snap count a lot, so we were kind of used to it.
Why do you start laughing when you think of Justin throwing the ball?
I don't know. Philip never stayed out to practice to throw the ball. Phil put in the work, but this guy's out here like an hour and a half after just throwing the same route over and over and over. And if it's not a spiral, he'll just keep throwing the same one. So, crazy.
As you sit here in August and think about what this team needs to do to get into the playoffs and make that push, what needs to happen at this time of year?
Stay together. Keep learning. Keep getting better. Take practices like this. Go and watch the film. See what we can get better at. Small things, and just find ways to keep getting better.
Josh Ballman told us he's watched quite a bit of your film, particularly focusing on releases. Mm-hmm. Have you noticed him like watching the film back from one-on-ones or in 11-on-11 or whatever? Some of the releases that he's thrown into his game might model what you do. Have you noticed that?
Yeah, a little bit. Just trying to put everything together. I've been stealing stuff from guys who played it 10 years ago. So it's a mimic league. I say it all the time. We do the same stuff. It's just about who can keep finding ways to do it better. So I try to coach him up on it. Let him go from there.
From a technique standpoint for him, how much more polished do you feel like he is this year versus last year? Have you seen a development in that area from him?
A lot more polished. I think his timing is getting better, his patience, understanding like progressions in the read. When he's not the first read, he can take a lot of time doing like technique stuff. You can work him a little bit more. Like last year, he was coming out the route so fast, he'd be right underneath the first progression route. Like you got way more time than that, so now he's starting to understand it.
One more week of training camp, technically. Is there anything that you want to see the offense really kind of hone in on?
Keep pushing the tempo, getting lined up faster, understanding that snap count that he keeps trying to work. We jumped off sides a couple of times today, so just keep understanding that, keep working that, and give us an advantage.
A couple of times, Herbert had like a sidearm. Is he doing that a lot, or is that part of the confidence?
I couldn't tell you. Might be a question for him. Anytime he throws it, we try to catch it. So however he throws it, just throw it.
Keenan, with you, Mike, Austin back, and Gerald, you feel like this is the most experienced skills unit that you've had in a while, or since you've been here?
Yeah, possibly. Definitely a great group. Like you said, a lot of experience. Yeah, it could be. We had me, Stevie, Antonio, Malcolm Floyd that one year. That was a good year too.